Hey everyone, this is Desmond Ong here, best-selling author, international speaker, and millionaire mentor. And today I have one of my esteemed students. His name is called Jackie To, and he
Hi.
came to Platinum Mastery Program in March 2018. It was very interesting the way I met him. We met in a hotel, not that way, but in an event in a hotel. And he came up to me and said, "Hey Desmond, I know a few of the students that you have trained. Because Jackie, I think you have been studying the internet business industry for a while, right?"
Yep.
Yeah. So Jackie said, "Hey, I know a few of the students that you're trained, and some of them are really, really successful right now." And he said, "You know what? I want to be part of your program." And he came to my program. He was very excited. One with a lot of energy in the class. But before PMP, what would you like, Jackie? What was happening before PMP?
Before PMP, I would like to say yeah, I was in a nine to five job. Yeah, same. I'm a salesman for hospital medical kind of product. Because I understand that before I worked as a salesman, right, I was in Lazada Group for 2 years. Yeah, Lazada.com.my. So after that, I was seeing oh, e-commerce is something so big because it's like funny thing. You also like can sell like massively. I was like, what? What is this all about? Huh? So then I'm like get inspired. So meanwhile, I left Lazada because of hate, obviously.
Mhm.
So I joined to this company. Yeah, meanwhile I'm doing very well. But during that time, right, I was still studying internet. I was still studying about all the things. So I got do something like for internet, want to earn more money, but actually not managed to earn what I expected. But I take it as a starter or everything. So after I joining PMP, right, I'm the most aggressive. I can say like our team is the most aggressive one. We keep on asking questions because we're seeking knowledge. We want to learn more. But Desmond is very patient. One by one, he helps us to solve it. Eventually, like after the PM, I mean like during the PMT, he rest time. He also preserved a lot of energy for us to answer our question one by one, and a lot of good supportive over there as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
So
one.
after PMP, what happened? Like you attended a 3-day boot camp or workshop, whatever you call it. I call it a really life-changing, transformative experience, right? Did you expect Platinum Mastery Program to be like that way? It's a lot of doing, a lot of like really closing sales and getting sales in the class.
Oh yeah. So the one thing that is really break my mind, right, is like Desmond just asks you to do a simple post. Just a simple post, you just copy and paste. You will find seriously a lot of people come and commenting, wanted to buy your service,
So
which
the
is
thing, the thing, the thing that we want to talk about is that,
what's
what we realize is that, what you see, a lot of people think that selling is very, very difficult, right? You get what I'm saying? You have to go out there, find customer one by one, or source
not
for
really.
them. But what we did was what we call client attraction marketing. Essentially, it's like fishing. You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna go into the ocean and swim and try to spear a fish one by one. What we're
Hmm.
gonna do is that we're gonna just put out a trap. Or I guess a trap is a really bad word. Put out a bait, and all the fish will come over. That's when you take a net and you net them up, and that's how you catch the fish, right? It's called leverage, and that's something that a lot of people need to learn to leverage, right? So Jackie, we leverage social media in a class, and it's gotten you amazing results. In fact, right now you only specialize in one thing. A lot of people say, in order to be successful online, you need to know Google, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, email marketing, product launches, e-commerce, Shopify. But you only know one or two things, right? You only focus on one or two things because this is one of the things that we talk about, right?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about after Platinum Mastery Program. Tell me what happened. Like what happened in terms of result, how much money you were doing. I know when at first you're struggling a little bit, which is very normal, right? Any business that you're starting, if you're not struggling at first, I don't think it's a real business. Talk about that experience.
The experience after PMP, right? Eventually, I really go and do it, which means like I really find my clients, and then eventually, I feel first and second customer, and followed by third customer. This is seriously, I feel three of them because I'm not really detail minded guy.
Mhm.
So which means that lead me to fail. So after fourth customer, my result is like insane, like boom, boom, boom. So that increased my confidence. So I have the big wins, right? Eventually from there, I scale up to now, I don't have any failed customer anymore.
Mhm.
So my skill right now is even sharpened. And then before PMP, right, eventually it's like, actually I don't have much money in my bank account already. I almost got broke. So I was thinking about, if I committed to something, then you have to do it. Don't think, just go and seriously do it, and do it.
Well, how much you
So
got left in your bank account after PMP?
30 ringgit. To be exact, it's 26 ringgit.
26 ringgit. Okay, that's like pretty much a lunch and a cheap dinner, and then that's it. You have one day of amount of money to survive.
Yep.
And how did you survive, and how did you go through all of that? What happened?
How do I survive? One thing, credit card. So on that time, I have no choice, so I have to use credit card, and then borrow some money from my friends, and yeah, manage to survive.
Okay.
How I do it.
Let's talk about after that fourth client, because we talk about something really important, which is confidence. I really think that success has nothing to do with anything else but confidence. The more confident you are about a process or yourself or something, you become a better person to close the deal. You become a better person to market the deal. You become a better person to be able to make more money, right?
Yep.
How has confidence helped you to become successful today? Do you think it's the key factor, or is there another key factor?
Confidence, how should I say it? Once, I mean, this one we call a very big word. This one I learned from someone. He teach me about something called perturbation. Perturbation is whereby you've been so struggle, you are so, for example, like marathon, ask you to run for 10 km, but 1 km you almost like half dying or anything. But don't think, keep on your target. You still have 9 km. Don't care whatever times it takes, whatever it takes, just go, finish it. After you finish your 10 km, brother, that's what we call perturb time. Your life, your everything will be go so smooth. So smooth.
So Jackie, I shared something before. When I ran away from Malaysia and moved to America, I slept on the carpet because I didn't have money to buy a pillow. I had no choice but to make money to buy a pillow. You get what I'm saying? So you went through a phase like that, and this is the thing. You know, the most successful people are the people that, as you mentioned, they went through a perturbation period where they went through a period where they are so much in pain that they cannot lose anymore. So they just keep going, just go deeper, which is very important because, Jackie, you know this. A lot of people today, they like to do something. They like to go to a seminar about stock trading, and then they go to a seminar about housing and property. And then they go to another internet business seminar after attending an internet business seminar. And then they go to some technology-based seminar talking about cryptocurrency or whatever it is. Now, what you get is SHIT. SHIT. So that's what happened when you go shallow. You get what I'm saying? So if you already invested in a seminar, for example, let's say you invested in my seminar, what Jackie has done is that he went deeper. He never looked at anything. You didn't look at Google. You didn't look at eBay. You didn't look at anything. Even though you had experience working at Lazada, for those of you who are watching, Lazada is very much like a copycat version of Amazon in Malaysia, right? So they even though you know that physical products can sell, and my philosophy is that we don't want to sell physical products because there are better ways to do out there, right? You still believe in me, even though you with your own eyes saw that physical products were selling so well, right? On Lazada, right? So you went deeper, and I think that's what's credited to your success. Now you went from 26 ringgit, am I right? 26 ringgit, okay, to how much now? What is your income level right now? Talk about it.
Income level right now, 10 grand per month.
It's about 10,000 per month.
10,000
Okay,
per month, yeah.
that's about 120,000 a year. That's six figures, right? That's six figures, and you hit six figures in less than what, 6 months, 5 months, right?
4 months. 4 months to be exact.
Okay, 4 months you hit six figures. Tell me another business where you can hit six figures potential earnings in 4 months of setup. Impossible. You get what I'm saying? You have no debt because your business doesn't need an office. Your business does not need an expensive supercomputer. Your business does not need employees. Do you have an employee right now?
No, I'm the only employee.
Yeah,
actually I have 2 employees actually.
Yeah.
Me, I, myself.
So me, I, and myself. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Like Jackie, you just came back from a Phuket vacation as well, right? Yeah. So and you were able to, were you able to actually? Because people say, Desmond, this location independent, working from your laptop anywhere you want is just a myth. Is that a myth, or did you actually do some work when you were in Phuket?
Yes, I am. I'm running for my client ads because that time is like time is quite close. The the deadline is so close, so I have to work very manually. I mean, I have to monitor everything over there. So what I spend is like I go to Phuket. Meanwhile, I doing my job. I do until I tired and then I don't want to do it. So I go for a swim. I just go for beach, run around, and then I come back and work. Then what, and then I'm tired again, and then I go for a beer, something like that. And then entire whole process for one day, I thought is less than like 3 hours, I would say. The other like 21 hours, I'm keep on playing and sleeping.
Yeah, so it's play, work,
Yeah.
repeat. Play, work, repeat. Play, work, repeat. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So this is a really amazing lifestyle. Like that's because like with a computer, I mean, think about it. Can you have done this 20 years ago? Absolutely not. Because you wouldn't have a mobile enough computer to bring around and be able to, get this done. Today with a laptop, Jackie, some of my students, they don't even bring their laptop. You know what they bring?
No.
Just a phone.
What?
You got a Facebook ad software inside there now, the app,
Yeah.
which you can monitor and maintain.
Yeah.
Right?
Very true.
And they just bring their phone, nothing but just a duffel bag, and then they just travel for a weekend, for sometimes 3, like some of them, they're taking holidays, they're going to another country about twice every month. Because they understand that when you go on a holiday, you get creative juices flowing around and you get
Very
ideas.
true.
Because sometimes when you're in the same environment all the time, it gets really boring and put you in
Yeah.
a box. And you might as well be an employee if you like that. You get what I'm saying? This business allows us to really like see the world, travel the world as part of the requirement. There's no other business like this. And the more clients you get, the better. Now the reason why we're doing this call is because you gave me a good news. Yesterday, you did something amazing, right? You spent some time, not a lot of time. So I want you to talk about what deal you closed yesterday, the amount and what is the duration, all this kind of stuff. And then I also want you to talk about, because this client compared you with huge company, huge consulting agency with possibly dozens and dozens of employees in your team. Yet that person picked you. So talk about that. What happened yesterday?
I provide value to my customers. Actually, like I'm sharing more on top of value and everything that why should I mean that I don't hard sell myself. I don't tell them like, you must buy my service. I give you all the guarantees. I don't say that. I never say that. I just show him one thing, my phone with my result. I just show them that. I show them my result, and then I tell them about what exactly the things happen. And then he asked me how many employees you have. I said I got 3 employees, which is me myself. So it's like got shocked. Then how you actually manage? I tell him like I'm not manage a lot of customers. 1 month only manage 4 to 5 customers because I want to serve them the best quality. What is the thing that I'm doing? So how actually what is the flow? What is the things that I'm not only doing marketing for them, I do conversion for them. How actually I do conversion is another levels already. So that's why they buy me. So the contract, I mean, like for few months, something like that is about like we're talking about near to 40 to 50 grand. And yeah, I'm looking for more as well. That's
40 to 50,000 in one evening of talking. You're not even closing a deal. You were just showing proof, being authentic, being yourself. You didn't use any manipulative technique, because a lot of these salespeople, they use manipulative technique, like try to like show their portfolio and overwhelm their client. No, you were just like, hey, you know what? This is my results that I've gotten. Here's my all the details, right? And you just keep providing value, and you're very honest, because a lot of companies, you know what they do? If they have like 2 employees, they'll make it look like very big. They'll say that, oh, I've got like a few really, big team of people that's running these ads. But no, you were very honest. You were like, how many people you working in your company? 1, right? Just me. And for that, people don't understand this. People always feel like, you have to be fake in order to seal deals, right? You believe in value-based marketing, value-based selling, which means you offer value, be willing to give first, and then take later, right? Even if you don't take, you don't mind, because you only lose 1 evenings of time. You meet a new friend, I guess, right? And now you close a 40 to 50,000 deal for the next few months. That's gonna really be amazing for you. And what I also want to let everyone know is that Jackie is also part of my Desmond Ong Insider Tribe member. Okay, he's actually wearing that T-shirt right now. And we call it Do It, DOIT. Last weekend we went on a luxury tour. Now we do this tour about twice a year. right? This is unannounced. We just do it because when I see an opportunity, when I see a problem in the tribe, for example, one of the problems that I noticed in the tribe was everyone was playing too small. Everyone was saying that, if I make 3,000, 4,000, that'll be fantastic. I'm like, man, you can't even buy big stuff or life-changing stuff with 3,000 to 4,000. So I say, hey, you know what, guys, we're doing this luxury tour. Come, no excuses. So I went to a premium mall in Kuala Lumpur, right? And this is a shopping mall where they sell all the luxury stuff, right? Many of the people, when they came, they were very uncomfortable. You can see that in their faces. They were like, oh my God, I've never been in a Rolex or Hermes or Louis Vuitton before. We went in there, we did a lot of things. You know what? Instead of me talking about it, Jackie, why don't you talk about your experiences and how has that tour, right, changed your mindset and changed your perspective a little bit?
Yeah, I don't never sell cheap product anymore. I want to sell exclusive product. That's my mindset right now. Because you go to every Rolex shops, right? They don't have any watches anymore. Most of the watches put there is like not non-reseller. I mean, the reseller value is very low. Most of the high reseller is like out of stock. And then I ask them, then how many pieces you will have 1 year in your outlet? 2 to 3 pieces. I'm like, what? So which means that we go to Rolex, we go to AP, Autogram PGA, we go to the like a whole block. Crazy. Oh, they're out of stock. I don't even understand why. I go to Amaze. I ask about the Kelly bag. He said if they don't want to sell me Kelly bag, they want me to build a profile. I'm like, what? You want me to build a profile by buying scarf, all the like plates, forks? I'm like, am I going to a convenience shop in order to buy a Kelly? I'm like, but still people buying it. And then you are telling me like, no people buy an expensive product. It's not about no people wanted to buy an expensive product. It's about how you do. I mean that how you do your marketing. What is your value you provided? So that's a different thing. Why? I mean that I can sell like 40, 50,000 kind of a contract because I am not selling product. I'm selling value. My marketing, what exactly things I do is more than whatever that they thought. So that's why they buy me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hard selling, and whatever that I share is all true from heart. I don't hide.
Exactly. So when you be yourself, you don't try to be someone else. Like one of the things that we learned in the tour was that, you look at Gucci, they never try to pretend to be someone else. You look at Louis Vuitton, they never try to be Gucci, they never try to copy their design. Hermes, absolutely, they don't copy other people's design. They just be themselves. That's what's make them so attractive.
Yeah.
And when you're attractive like that, I'm not talking about looks. You get what I'm saying? Like there are some Gucci shoes that were just extremely horrible to me, in my opinion, right? But people still buy them because people like authentic. I'm not talking about authentic leather. I'm talking about authentic personality, authentic design, authentic you. And that's very, very important in doing business. That is what we teach and that is what we really strive on. In fact, Jackie went and tried on a watch that you really like. Jackie told me that, hey, I think we went to Tag Heuer, we went to a few shops. Hourglass, was it? Hourglass?
Hourglass, yeah.
Where we did you look at Audemars Piguet, right? The Royal, right? And you're telling me that, man, Desmond, I like a skeleton watch. I like the see-through. I want to see inside the mechanism. And I say, you know what? There's a Hublot there. Let's go into Hublot. You went into Hublot and you wore something, right? And tell me how that feel and how much that thing is.
Oh, that one. That one is a Hublot Big Bang. Oh
yeah.
My God, steel version. Oh my God, and it's like, you can see everything, every detail inside the Hublot. Everything is running there, right? Oh my God, it's like so attractive. That one is that. Actually, that watch is like representing my personality because I'm transparent. You want to see me, you can see me inside. Outside, you may see me like I'm very normal, but inside, I'm totally different because I'm a value provider. That watch costs about 210,000.
210,000.
Yeah, almost you can buy a condo or cheap apartment, or you can buy 2 flats, no problem.
You can buy a luxury car with cash.
Yeah, man. And then I'm like, I'm going to buy it next year. I will going to buy it.
When Jackie told me that, man, I really like this watch, it's my favorite watch, and I told you something, man, you have been playing small. I've been telling you that here's what you need to do with the watch. Because there were some other people that came with the tour, they brought their own mindset with them. They were saying that, hey, this is not worth it. Why would I pay 200 grand for a watch? Why would I pay so much money for a watch? What they don't understand is that the watch we're not buying the watch. It's the goal. You get what I'm saying? So I was telling you that, hey, you know what? If you want this 210,000 watch, give yourself a 2.1 million goal,
Yeah, very
right?
true.
And then you after you make 2.1 million, then you deserve to buy that watch. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So people always see, Desmond, where you tell people to buy luxury stuff, where you use an Apple computer, why you use where you wear this watch or wear this bag or whatever it is. No, people don't get it. With affluent people, and this is why I want to turn a lot of my students into affluent people, because you must understand that these are goals. And every time you hit your goal, your mini benchmark, you got to reward yourself.
Yeah, very true.
Right? Like Jackie, what happened was that you went and wore the Hublot. You feel powerful when you wear it.
Oh man, so nice. I
Okay. And
feel
then
like
the
I feel
day
I have
the
to
day
work.
after that, you close a 50,000 deal. You think that has something to do with you filling the Hublot watch for that day?
Yes, 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 yes. You want to serve a premium customer, make sure you bring them to a premium place.
Okay, talk more about that, because that's what you did, right, on Monday.
Yeah. That's what I did. Actually, I just bring him to a very good and nice cafe. It's called ABC Bar. ABC. It's called Acme Bar. Okay. Acme Bar Cafe is near the KLCC there, whereby it's in downstairs of the very very expensive. I can't remember what is
Tricar. The
the
Tricar building, yeah.
sorry.
It's a Tricar building near
Yeah,
next to KLCC.
yeah. The Troika building,
Yeah.
one of the most expensive properties that ever in KLCC. So I brought him to downstairs there. They have a very nice cafe and place very cozy and not noise is not so much. And then like you can feel every like luxurious inside there. You can saw a lot of supercars nearby there. So I bring him to that, and then we talk about business, and then we talk into the life there.
The environment shapes your business, isn't it? And the
Yeah,
environment shapes your wealth as well. Like if you're always surrounded by wealth triggers, that's what we call it, wealth triggers. As in, like let's say you're always seeing gold. Like I'm talking about real gold. Like let's say you come to your house, you see certificates, you see gold, you see your luxury bags, you see your luxury watch, and you condition yourself slowly that this is the level that you want to play at,
yeah,
right? And,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I never tell people to buy those stuff when they don't have the money to buy. I tell people to buy those stuff when you have so much money that buying those stuff is no longer an issue, because that maintains you at that level, right? And what you did was that you brought that person to a really nice cafe, perhaps one of the nicest cafe in the entire city, and that's how you close the deal there. And it cost you possibly just a dinner. Did you pay for the bill, or did that person pay for it?
He paid for me.
He paid for it. Okay, so at least you get a whole meal. The only thing you paid for was a parking ticket, probably, right? But really, really think about it. This is the opportunity that there's so many clients. There's so much what I call gold mines for you to dig. There's so many opportunities out there for you to take advantage of. What Jackie has done is phenomenal. When I heard that he only has 26 ringgit in his bank account, I was so sure that he was gonna be successful, and I'm gonna tell you why. Right? He mentioned it. I wanted to talk about it, but he talked about it. Perturbation. When you are so desperate, when you're cornered, there's a gun to your head, you have no choice but to succeed. And that's what makes you successful, right? Most people, I believe, Jackie, you know this because you have been training with me, you have been seeing other trainers as well. You know that what's happening is that most people, the reason why they don't succeed is because they hesitated, number one. Instead of like doing things quickly and listening to the advice of their mentors, they sit there and then just wait for things to happen. Things don't happen magically. You would not seal that deal if you didn't personally thought about the idea of bringing the client to a nice environment and being authentic. You get what I'm saying? So you're not close a deal if you didn't listen to the advice or the strategies that we teach. You would not close a deal if you didn't come to the luxury weekend. Maybe you will, but maybe the deal would have been smaller than what it is today. You get what I'm saying? Now you have a goal to work towards, and I think that's really, really important. So before I turn off this recording, is there anything else that you want to share to anyone that is watching this video? Any advice for them in terms of getting started, or maybe anything at all from your side?
Okay, sure. I just want to highlight one thing. Sorry, actually, it's two things I wanted to share. This one is right now in my, it's my personal value right now. All right, two things, very important. One thing, this world this world is full of idea. Just people do not think about the idea. One key point. You can think. You need to think. You do not think, you do not have any idea. Because you are so trained about SOP, SOP, and SOP. SOP is bullshit. SOP is a trap. SOP is a jail. So I don't buy SOP anymore. what I buy is think, think, and think.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. Number two, if you are not the one that are doer, please don't join. Go home and sleep. This is what I would suggest. If you are not someone you want to do, you're not doing anything, please go home. Don't join anything. Go to back to your basic job 9 to 5 or whatever else that you call it. I don't know. If you're not the doer, please go home. Just I want to suggest. That's it.
I want to end this recording also by giving a tip to everybody related to what he said in terms of his 2 tips. This is my 2 tips. The first one is related to his first one, which is thinking, right? I really believe in this. Rich people, they like to think. Poor people, they like to let the rich people do all the thinking for them. Because thinking for them is so painful that it requires so much energy up here. They rather not think. You get what I'm saying? And the second thing is about doing. There are 2 types of people in this world. Either they are doer or dabbler. Doer or dabbler. Doer are people who do something, they commit to it, they finish it. For example, when Elon Musk was building Tesla, it was not successful at all at the first stage. But he was a doer. He was not a dabbler. He didn't go and try other things. He focused on his mission and his commitment, and he got it done. Now Tesla is one of the most successful car company in the world, right? Doer. Dabbler are people who, one day they try stock trading, tomorrow they try Forex, the day after that, maybe some commodity trading, and then after that, options trading, and then value investing. You ended up not doing anything. You ended up jack of all trades, okay? In Cantonese, they call it bun tong sui, which means half, in pails of water, you're only half of everything. Not full, it's not enough. So one of the big tips that I want to give you is that you need to think, you need to do. If you cannot think and you cannot do, you're a robot and your job will be replaced by a robot because think faster than you. Because now we have AIs, artificial intelligence, and robots already replacing jobs. In New York, there's already a computer that can build burgers and make burgers better than humans can make. Even burger flippers will lose their job in the future. So think about that. So that's all I have to say. I want to thank Jackie To, President, CEO of SK To Consulting. Is that right? The company name?
SK To Network Consulting.
SK To Network Consulting. Company is less than half a year old, but it's on its way to 6 figures.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Jackie. Thanks for sharing your tips.
Thank you, mentor. Have a good day to you. Thanks for your calling as well. And learn something also new from you. Take care.
Take care.